In this video, I'm going to show you some crazy Kevin Durant gameplay and teach you the secrets to the Kevin Durant sauce in NBA 2K25. He is, in my opinion, one of the most, if not the most unguardable player in NBA 2K25, and I'm here to tell you the secrets. This is in Hall of Fame difficulty, and what you'll see from these intro clips is my ability to break my defender down. But not only that, I'm able to do this with crazy contests on Hall of Fame difficulty. I'll also tell you about KD's go-to shot and a speed boost that you should be using that not many people will know about. And honestly, this is all possible because KD is a threat at all times, regardless of the type of defense that is played against you. I'm playing against the Hall of Fame AI and I'm able to shoot through crazy contests. And it all starts with Kevin Durant's go-to shot. So go-to shots in NBA 2K25 are done by holding up on the right stick. Once you hold up, he will initiate this dribble burst sequence into a hezzy, into a crossover, and into a pull-up jumper. Release the right stick when you want to release the shot. And forget about everything else, go-to shots in NBA 2K25 are a great way to break your defender down. It also raises your green window and gives you one of the best signature shots that a player can have in 2K. For Kevin Durant, it is a true-to-life one-to-one capture of one of his pro play moves. One factor that determines your go-to shot is whether you hold the right stick with the ball in your right hand or the ball in your left hand. So the earlier one was ball in the left hand. This go-to shot is initiated when KD has the ball in his right hand. I don't like using it, it's very long and leads to easy fumbles. And the great thing about signature go-to shots is that you don't have to finish it. So you don't want to go for this jump shot and instead you want to hit a crossover, you absolutely can. Just let go of the right stick at any point. During this combo sequence, you can frequently cancel with left stick inputs, but also you can combo it with dribble moves. You just have to find the right timing. So shot canceling combined with your go-to shots gives you a level of freedom of movement and counters that you can use in order to beat your defender in a one-on-one situation. And this right here is a prime example of this move in action. After that crossover, Domas commits to the pull-up, so instead I hit him with a crossover and then a step back jumper. So here's the crossover. If he's anticipating the pull-up, he'll step up, which he does right there. I instead cross him up and combo that with a step back jumper. Step back jumpers are hop jumpers in different directions, which are executed while you hold R2 and hold the right stick in any direction. And in this case, I'm moving away from my defender, so I'm holding the right stick down left as I hold R2. That's not the only way you can cancel it. You can even cancel out of that initial burst out of your go-to shot. Immediately hit them with the crossover by holding the left stick upright while holding turbo, and then combo that with a pull-up jumper. This is dynamic and this is basketball. The great thing about 2K25 is you can burst out of any direction. So now, let's say you don't want to cross your defender out of that crossover pull-up, you want to burst to the same side instead, you absolutely can. Use KD's elite pull-up jumpers? Hell yes! So as you can see right here, this is me countering by using the go-to shot launch for Kevin Durant, holding the left stick up left and then pulling up on Jalen Williams' face. You become a great offensive player in NBA 2K25 by being dynamic, and that's just not sticking to one direction. It's reading the defender, countering appropriately, and finishing with the right shot. See right here, as I enter in that crossover pull-up, if he pushes up, which he does right there, I just hold the left stick towards the basket and hit him with a layup. Building your arsenal around this one move gives you so many options, and it's so deadly because there are options on either direction. On each animation branch, you can cancel out of it at any time to create your combos, prolong different types of counters. Now, hitting a between the legs crossover into a same side launch in 2K for Kevin Durant gives you this additional in and out hezzy. Not ideal if you want to beat your defenders out of that escape dribble. So, one way around this is to combo your between the legs escape dribble, which is done by holding R2 and tapping the right stick to the left or to the right to your non-ball hand, and then immediately holding up to combo that between the legs escape dribble with your go-to shot. Remember, in the go-to shot, there is that first sequence which launches you. Comboing that with different dribble moves going to either direction will give you one of the best speed boosts for Kevin Durant. And that's exactly what I use in these clips right here. So if you remember the game against Serbia, KD with the ball at the top of the key, giving his defender a little bit of that side-to-side shake as we do right here, it gives Kevin Durant so many options to beat your defender, it's not even funny. So one of KD's moves that I really enjoy is with the ball in your left hand, hold R2 and hold the right stick to the right. It gives you a crossover into a hezi into a pull-up jumper, similar to the last part of his go-to shot going left. You can also do this by holding square and then holding the left stick to the right. And then once again, just like your go-to shots, you can cancel out of hop jumpers by moving the left stick in any direction. In this case, I push the left stick up left after that crossover pull-up hezi, and then we go into that counter crossover. This is so great when you combo this with your go-to shot. Once again, your go-to shot gives you that launch, right? Well, now combo that with your hop jumper moving right with the ball in your left hand. It gives you a much quicker crossover to hesitation pull-up jumper. So this is the go-to shot with a default crossover to pull-up. It's much slower. And again, you have options. Combo out of your shot cancel. So in this situation, I combo out of that crossover hezi pull-up by instead holding the left stick up and to the right to continue into a pull-up jumper. I mean, once you do this to your defender, my goodness, it's just a matter of hoping that you get a steal, because you got different combos that you can really launch out of, break out of depending on how your defender plays you, then just counter appropriately. See, these are examples of different options I'm giving you. Hezi, crossover, pull-up, nah, crossover again. You have so many options. Just take a look at how I do Jalen Williams dirty in this possession right here. Aaron Gordon, a great defender. Who cares? Look at the sharp crossover that we do right here, leaving our defender off balance and just trying to catch up with KD in any way he can. If KD ends up on a mismatch against a much shorter guy, it's just KD playing with his food. So another move for KD is with the ball in your right hand. Again, hold R2 and hold the right stick to the right, and this will give you another hesitation pull-up jumper. I love to combo this with my different switchback dribbles, my different combo moves, and my different escape dribbles moving to my right. It's a KD signature pull-up jumper. His hezi pull-up Jimbo. Take a look at this situation right here, just pulling up in front of Pascal Siakam's face. And yes, that is on Hall of Fame difficulty. Once you master shooting contested jumpers, and I'm not saying I mastered it, KD is a force of nature that is going to be so difficult to stop. Kevin Durant just sizing up Keegan Murray, pulling up in his face out of that hezi. You betcha. This is Kevin Durant at his best. Better than in any 2K I've ever seen. So KD was okay in 2K24. He had new pro play animations, but in 2K25, he's just taken to a whole different level because of how contests work. His combination of dribble moves, his elite go-to shots, the ability to counter in any direction, his badges, his ratings, his physical attributes. This man is a monster in 2K25. And once you get these KD builds and these KD elite cards in my team, oh my goodness, this dude is going to be one of the MVPs for 2K25. I'm just at this point where I'm contemplating just making a Kevin Durant build just to get it over with. This dude is elite.